All right, so today is day 3 of doing Japanese learning through AI. We actually missed a day yesterday because we were on a short film set. We did a night shoot, so I was up for about 22 hours, and that was very, very tiring. So I ended up waking up super late and not getting a chance. Well, I actually tried to practice. That's why you see kanji reading and recognition right here. It's a new set. But unfortunately, I ended up doing streaming stuff instead. So I was just setting stuff up for streaming just to practice it for the future. Um, Now that it took me like 2 to 3 hours, I think like 3 hours total just to get all of that set up. And man, that was annoying. I honestly should not have done that and should have focused on actually studying instead. But now that we have it set up, we are practicing using it. So let's go ahead and get to the practice. So right now for 20 minutes, we're going to do kanji. That's going to be the first thing we do all the time. And we also have a setup right here. Instead of doing it on my iPad, we're going to do it using a notebook, old school, because I couldn't figure out how to connect my iPad to the um, OBS because I'm using OBS Studios. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start this thing. Write kanji 5 times. Use each kanji in a sentence. Well, let's just write each kanji real quick first. So just to show you guys the kanji before we write them, they are these ones. Narao, shiai, kotae, akeru, wasureru. So let's go ahead and write each of them 5 times. And while we do this, I also don't know the stroke order, so please don't like copy it, I guess. Also, while I do this, it's like I wanted to know about the radicals, which they said they were supposed to, or I told ChatGPT to always let me know what to do with the radicals or like to learn the radicals. But let's remind ChatGPT. Okay. Remember that you are supposed to explain new radicals when introducing new kanji. You're absolutely right. Let's break it down. All right. So while I write, we can also just review this. So there's a radical right here, hane, which means wings and feathers. This does indeed look like wings and feathers. This radical represents, okay. And then the shiro. Is it really shiro at the bottom? I I just see, maybe I've been writing it wrong. Yeah, it is shiro in the bottom. I guess I didn't see the tip at the top. Wow. We have to really get in close. But as you can see, I wrote all of them without a tip, so they should have it. I think hopefully it's the right order, right? Nope, I went the wrong way. So it's towards the right side instead. And then let's do it one more time. So these things mean wings, and then the bottom is white. And that's to learn. I don't know why that is to learn. Let's go ahead and see one more time what ChatGPT says about this. Lower part is shiro, which means white, like a bird flapping its wings. Combined, it gives the of repeating. Okay. Like a white bird flapping its wings for practice. Okay, sure. So that's nerao. And nerao usually just the u is the part. So it's nara is the base, and then u narao naratteru learning. That's cool. Okay, let's move on to shiai. So we have at the left side, before even reading ChatGPT, I just want to see if I know them already. I know the left side is like you, which is uh like words, I guess. Let me see. So these are all the camera views. I should have used this one to introduce the video, but I want to keep things simple right now. Okay, so that's my terrible handwriting. Okay, so the radical is gon ben. I'm not going to remember the names of these radicals, but speech and words, that's what that radical is. Okay. On the right side is shiki, means ceremony or style representing a formal process, like a test. Okay. So let's write them. So the second line is the longest one. And then we have shiki, which means ceremony or style. All right, that's pretty simple overall. Oh gosh, I'm going like wider and wider. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, good enough. Now let's do the next one. Kotae. Radical takekanmuri, bamboo. Take. So it looks like that gun one, but with just a little bit of a dash at the bottom. This radical at the top refers to bamboo and is often seen in kanji related to things made from bamboo, like documents or scrolls in older times. Interesting. And then the bottom part is go, means to fit or match, suggesting an answer that fits the question. To fit or match. Suggesting an answer to fit the question. So it's like the bamboo, these things right here, and then an answer or to fit or match. You know, I really don't know how that relates to answer. To match, I guess, but you can have a wrong answer. But okay. So it's sort of like I'm imagining the bamboo as the answer and then as the medium for the answer, and then the thing on the bottom as the thing that matches. Okay. And then we have akeru. Akeru is something I already am familiar with because I see it in the showers in Japan all the time. But we have the mongamae gate. The radical encloses the kanji and represents a gate or door. Inside is, which means to open, symbolizing opening the gate or door. So in the inside, I guess we just have to remember that this kanji right here, the symbol means to open. The mon part is easy enough. This sort of reminds me of those tori thingies. Also, I totally don't have my watch with me, so I'm not timing this. Oh no. Why am I so bad at this? At keeping track of time? Uh, I'm just going to assume that around 10 minutes passed. That's okay if this one's a bit shorter. I have a lot to do today. Okay, and then the last one, wasureru. Radical kokoro, which is the heart, feelings, and mind. Okay, so that's kokoro, kokoro. Also like shi, I believe. There's many ways to read a kanji. Okay. And then the top part means to lose or to perish. Bo, indicating the loss of something in the mind. Okay. So the top part means to lose. So, oh, sorry. You couldn't see ChatGPT just now, but yeah, right here. And then, yeah, I have to get used to switching cameras. Part of me is not sure that this view is even worth it. Like, what is the point of seeing me write this? Okay, so let's go over all the kanji without looking at ChatGPT real quick. I guess this might be the point. Okay, so right here we have narao, which has the two symbols for bird. No, bird or feather, I think. And then shiro at the bottom. And then we have the symbol for word or text. And then the symbol for, I think it was like a, I know this is shiai, but this is like the main symbol. Official, something official. And then we have these two, bamboo. And then on the bottom, it's like a match. And then we have mon as well as the symbol meaning open, or the symbol that makes it open. And then we have loss, and then we have kokoro. So let's try each of them from scratch real quick. Let's do a random order. Let's try open first. So open has this in it, mon, and then the symbol in the middle like that, which to me is like, oh, it's open. You can go through the gate. This is obviously very ugly, but hey, I'll try to do it better. There we go. So that is akeru. Akeru, I believe. We'll check our work afterwards. And then let's do, I'm having trouble remembering. Shiai, let's do shiai. And then the middle part is strange. Something like that. I'm not fully sure, but we'll try again if we get it wrong. And then we got the two bamboos. And this thing right here, kotae, kotae, I believe. So that's akeru, kotae, shiai. I don't know if this in totality is shiai, or maybe I need something like that. I'm not sure. And then we have, okay, forget. Let's do the heart first. And then that thing. Is that the right way? I'm not sure. Okay, something like that. And then what was the first one again? Either way, this is wasu. And then I believe we still have to do re and ru. Unless re is part of this. These are things I need to check. We're forgetting learn, and that's what we're forgetting. Okay. I believe that's it. Let's go ahead and check our work real quick. Okay. Akeru is correct. Nope, we totally forgot what wasureru was. We did this instead. Okay, so it's lid and then like that. Lid first and then like that. And let me see. I think when they do it in examples is when I can. Okay, so there is a re outside. So it is wasureru, narau. Oh shoot, shiai has like the second part of it outside. So this needs to be like that. That's also a kanji we use here. The meaning of that kanji was like match. Well, it means to fit or match. Okay. Akeru, wasureru, kotae, shiai. Together. Let's see. Did I get it correct? I sort of got it correct. We have to place this one a bit more right there for shiai. And then narau. We missed a piece right here. Yeah, that stuff is hard to remember. Jeez. But I think for the most part, that's as much kanji practice as we can get in today. As for the writing, so we don't need to practice writing anymore. I'll just leave this notebook here and turn off my phone. So my phone is the one that's being used. Okay, let's move on to vocab. All right, so for vocab, we have a new chat right here. We labeled all of these things yesterday instead of studying. Okay, we asked, these are words that from the last practice we didn't really know that well, so I remember typing this while we were on set. We're just like, oh, tokubetsu and hitsuyo. And because we typed them out, we remember them better now. So I can recall it from memory. And okay, I'm not going to look at it. Taskaru and taskeru. Taskeru is to help someone else, and taskaru is to be saved. I believe that was right. Is to help, and then taskaru is to be helped. Okay, good. And then we have, just going back in time real quick, But also, what is the time? 7:48. Okay. We'll do this for until 8, let's say. So just for 12 minutes. I know we're supposed to do it for 20 minutes, but today I really got to get some other stuff done. And then toki is similar to aida. That's something that we reviewed before as well, or learned previously. Kasu is to lend, kariru is to borrow, kaesu is to return. Okiru, oyogu. Okay, let's just learn some new ones. New vocab from JLPT N4. All right. What do we know? What don't we know? We know isogu, we know kimeru, we know okureru, we know anchin. I always forget tsugo, but I've heard it before. Imi, we know henji, we know hantai, we know toi, yoi. I don't know yoi, and we don't know tsugo very well. And then anchin, really, I kind of just know it as anchin sta, as in like, oh, I'm relieved. So, can you use yoi, tsugo, and let's say anshin as well in sentences. Also, I should be paying attention to the kanji. I know that, so I'll at least look at the kanji. But again, this is just exposure. I'm not going to be able to remember this. This kind of looks like dark. I've forgotten the kanji for dark. Toi, I learned this kanji before. Don't quite remember it very well. This one I'm just straight up not going to remember. Okay. Henji has G in it. Okay. And then there's that same kanji. Pretty sure this one means dark, but I can't remember. Let's ask actually. Let's go to the kanji section and ask. What kanji is this? Thought, intention, or meaning. Kokoro, and then we have oto, and then we have tatsu on top of that. Meaning, opinion, caution. Okay. What is karui? No, not karui. Not light. Kurai? Yes, kurai. There you go. I was thinking of kurai, but clearly kurai is different. It just has some similar shapes without the heart on the bottom. Okay, good to remember. All right, so here are the example sentences. Well, actually, we were looking at the kanji. Let's just finish it. So, imi, tsugo. This kanji we've seen before, which means match. And then there's a lid on top of, I think that's the symbol for like onna or female. Can't remember exactly. And then shin for heart. Okureru, isogu. Kimeru. Yeah. These are kanji I've seen before, but I don't have it like memorized. Okay, let's do the example sentences. よい、明日の会議のたまに I don't know what this is. 資料を用意しました. I prepared the documents for tomorrow's meeting. 明日の会議のために、資料を用意しました. Okay, so they use it like a verb. 用意します. I mean, like 準備します. I always say that one. What's the difference between 用意 and 準備? Between 用意 and 準備. Both mean preparation, but they have slight differences. 用意 refers to simpler or more immediate preparations, often things that don't require a lot of effort or time. Okay. And then 準備 is more for things with effort, I guess. Larger. 用意 is smaller, and 準備 is bigger. Good to know. Interesting nuance. Okay, here's 都合. 明日の都合はいかがですか? 都合 means convenience or circumstances. How is your schedule or convenience for tomorrow? It's kind of hard to understand. 明日の I think I'm going to need more example sentences, but let's just do anshin first. Relief, peace of mind. 試験が終わって安心しました. Okay, I mean that's the one that I know. Oh. Can you give me 2 more example sentences for vocab 2 and 3? Uh, 明日の都合が悪いので会議は来週にしましょう. Since tomorrow is inconvenient, let's schedule the meeting for next week. Okay, I can see that now better. 都合 or convenience. 私の都合で旅行の like I keep forgetting that this is 都合. Okay. 旅行の what is this? 日程 is like plan, right? を変更しました. Change. Okay. I changed the travel schedule to fit my convenience. That's an interesting one. Okay, anshin. 家族が what's this one again? 無事無事無事だと聞いて安心しました。無事 means safe? Okay. この薬を飲めば安心して眠れますよ。眠れますよ。So if you take this medicine, you'll be able to sleep peacefully. Okay, interesting. I think we have a better sense of those two words now. And yoi as well. Okay, it's right about 8, so let's go ahead and move on to grammar. Hit me with 2 new JLPT and 4 grammar. Nagara, I already know that one. And then kamoshirenai, I also already know that one. Nagara is just like you're doing 2 things at once, and it uses the mas k. So the example they did is 音楽を聴きながら勉強します. Studying while listening to music. 今は日本語を勉強しながらストリーミングの練習します. That's like an example. This is used to express possibility or uncertainty, meaning might or may. We already know this. かもしれない. かもしれない. Pretty much everything just ends with かもしれない. 明日は雨が What's this? 降る. 雨が降るかもしれません. Here's some practice. テレビを見ながらご飯を食べます. Expressing possibility. 彼は忙しいかもしれない. 彼は忙しいかもしれない. I don't know what the hatsuon is or the pronunciation, but I always feel awkward when I say it. I'll try to improve. Hit me with 2 new ones. All right, でしょ. My girlfriend says that one a lot. So I think I have a good sense for it. There's different ways of using it though. She doesn't use it in the probably or I think fashion. She uses it more as like like right, you know? Like am I right? Or like basically indicating that she is right and she's just like informing me. This one uses it more in the probably sense. 明日は晴れるでしょ? Very similar to like かもしれない between and でしょ. While it does that, let's look at the next one. 手置く. We also learned this one, like to do something in preparation. Never really used it though. It's like I don't get when I should use it. Express doing something in advance or preparing for the future. 旅行の前にホテルを I'm guessing this is 予定? の予約しておきます. I will book the hotel in advance before the trip. But like, why not just say like, 旅行の前にホテルを予定した. I guess it's like in preparation. It's just adding that. 彼は来ないでしょ? Probably won't come. パーティーのために料料理を作っておきます. Both かもしれない are used to express uncertainty or probability, but there's a subtle difference. Lower certainty for かも. It's might and may usage. It is more speculative and can be expressed. Uncertainty. Level of certainty is higher. It's often used when the speaker feels a reasonable chance that it will happen. Okay. And then we have my other question related to oku. Where is it again? I'm so zoomed in. Okay. I'll just use this sentence. Saying, why can't you just say 旅行の旅行. Oh no. I'm not typing it correctly. Let's just do this a bit smarter. Okay. Good question. Both sentences are grammatically correct and have similar meanings, but te oku adds an extra nuance. Here's the difference. I will book a hotel before the trip was what straightforward statement saying that you'll book the hotel. There's no extra implication, but why you're booking it or the context. 旅行の前にホテルを予約しておきます. I will book a hotel in advance before the trip. Implies you're doing something in preparation for the future to ensure that something is ready. In this case, you're booking the hotel in advance to prepare for the trip and highlights the preparatory nature of the action. Why use te oku? Emphasizes that you're taking action to prepare. Handle it ahead of time to make things easier later. It shows that booking isn't just happening, but that you're thinking ahead and making effort to be prepared. Okay, understood. So te oku, something I would try to use more when I'm thinking about doing something in preparation for the future. And then desho is like a stronger probably compared to kamo. Okay. I will try to add those things to my repertoire, to my language usage of Japanese. So let's go to kanji practice since this seems to be the main one. Let's ask it something if I can. This thing says I've hit the free plan limit. For about 10 days. Let's just say the next week I will need study let's just say I will have a native speaker, Japanese speaker with me. How do you think I should practice kanji, vocab, and grammar with her? Okay, so this one really did hit the limit. I can't seem to. This one hasn't. So let's try here. Here's a plan for practicing kanji vocab and grammar with your native Japanese speaker. Kanji practice, pick a few kanji, correct my writing and pronunciation, play games in Japanese. Okay, vocab practice, daily conversations, use new vocab in your conversations, contextual learning. Try to incorporate vocab into specific topics you're discussing. Share your list of vocabs. Practice the words together using them in sentences and asking for feedback, okay? Grammar drills, review specific grammar points you're working on. Create sentences using those grammar points, real life use. Practice using grammar points in conversation. Role plays, engage in role plays or situational conversations. That's a good one. Okay. This is going to take a lot from GPT, but it's fine. Can you list? Okay. It's about 8 days. I guess I could just ask ChatGPT each day, but I think I'd rather just have a big list with me. So can you list? Dang, I kind of don't like the fact that I can't do it on these ones. I can do it here. Can you list 20 grammar points to study? Not 20, maybe 15 in the next week. Okay, these are the ones I will study. And because I'm not going to be able to record like this for a while, I will just, get back to this right here. I feel like a lot of these I already know, though. That's not good. There's a few that I don't know, though. How many more grammar points are there in JLPT N4? Covers a variety of grammar points, typically around 40 to 50. Okay. You just list all of them. Okay. They have like really simple ones here. Okay, I'm going to review this list later. And if I basically have most of them and can use them, then I will move on to JLPT N3. But for now, yes, I can still type in this one. They're probably going to give me the kanji with the vocab. So I'll work on the kanji of the vocab. So it's sort of like doing both at once. So kanji practice. Usually I do about 5 a day, which if I'm going to be gone for about a week, that's about 35. So let's just ask for 50. Can you give me 50 vocabulary terms to work on for the next week? All right, and these are the 50 that I will be working on. I suspect I know a lot of them, but I don't know the kanji for a lot of them. So it's sort of going to be like a process to get all of it in. But I'll test myself on camera after about a week or two. Yeah, after about a week or two, I'll test myself on camera with this list just to show that I've been practicing as much as I can for this challenge. But yeah, I guess for the next 8 or so days, 9, 10, who's counting, I'm going to be not necessarily using AI to learn, but it doesn't really make sense to ask a question to the AI when I can ask it to a native speaker who can answer it like much easier and faster. So it's a little against the spirit of the challenge, but it's okay. At the very least, I have a list created by AI where I'm going to work on these things with a Japanese native speaker. So that is, yeah. And I'm probably not going to spend too much time on it every single day. Certainly less than an hour. And I don't have to do any listening practice because I'm already going to be doing a lot of listening practice. So yeah, we'll do my best to keep to the spirit of this challenge. I think what I'll also do is like go on every day and just ask it for like a situation, like role playing. I think that advice it gave earlier was very fun. So I'll try to do that. So I'll create a new chat and we'll call this daily. Hi, I have a week and I want to practice my conversational skills. You give me a role-playing situation for me to practice. Meeting a new friend. Future plans. Okay, so they gave like 4 different things. A bit generic, but yeah, we'll see. At least for this chat right here, rename daily AI suggested combos. So I'll use this every day and probably ask for a more specific situation and just one situation as the conversation practice. That way, AI is involved in my daily practice as well. I'm just trying my best to keep to the spirit of the challenge. Otherwise, like for a third of the 30 days, I'll basically not necessarily be learning directly from AI. And maybe not the best time to. I mean, it is a good time to practice Japanese for sure, but maybe not the best time to use specifically AI to do it. Okay, that is going to be it for today. I am so tired and I still have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. So, yeah, just gotta keep going. All right, so that's it for this one, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully, this was a good practice. This would sort of be how the stream would be like. So, I'm gonna do my best and just not edit this at all and just upload it. I know it's gonna be a lot more boring compared to the videos that I have so far because those ones are edited and like much faster pace. But honestly, I shouldn't spend too much time on editing because that's going to eventually cause me to hate it, which I used to really hate it when I was burnt out. But I'm feeling a lot better these days. So let's keep it that way by not editing too much. Okay, catch you guys in the next one. Day 3 is over.